Learning how to enjoy your own company is a complete game changer. It's just like the grossest thing to me. You know, living in that present moment, trying to enjoy it, trying to savor the food. If you really do want to make the most of your life, then you're probably better off doing stuff alone. Because this is my only free night of the week, I'm taking advantage of it and taking myself on a little date. Honestly, these past couple years of working that 9-to-5 lifestyle, I spend most of my weeks alone because I'm working typical hours, working from home. I have like small interactions with people at work, but it is not that much. It's definitely a different experience than in college when you are surrounded by people your age all the time. I think with all this time that I have been spending alone, I've gotten really used to it, and honestly I do enjoy it now. I think it's a really good skill to have because not everybody's gonna be available to hang out with and do stuff with all the time. So if you really do want to make the most of your life, then you're probably better off doing stuff alone. This primer makes all the difference. Originally my plan was to hang out with my friends tonight, but because we don't know what the weather's going to be like, because they would have to drive from Santa Cruz when it is storming, and I think the rain's going to pick up again. I've been working every single night pretty much, and because I have this free time, I'm not going to just let it go to waste. I'm trying to maximize this day. Damn, my battery just died on my light. That's very sad. Now I got this really bad cool tone lighting. This mascara, fire. So my new plan for tonight is to go to the mall, kind of just like window shop, you know? Maybe not window shop, but actually go try stuff on. Going to the mall by yourself is so much more fun than going with somebody because you are free to walk about the cabin. Spend as much time as you want doing something, staying in one spot or trying something on and evaluating it for a little bit. You know, you don't have to feel bad about making someone wait. And I found that I've always enjoyed just going to the mall shopping by myself because I'm just on my own time, and I am pretty indecisive, so don't want anyone to have to wait for me. I've talked about this mascara on my channel, but I just had to show you. The evidence. There are actually some activities that I've been wanting to do, and I feel like they're gonna have to be by myself. Oh, I forgot to put the primer on. Okay, we've already committed, we can't go back. I'm currently in a relationship, but it is long distance, so I do inevitably end up spending a lot of time alone. Obviously, I want to be near my boyfriend, but it's not a complete deal breaker to have to be long distance because I feel like it just helps us maintain our independence. And I kind of look at it as if like then our trips together are always that much more meaningful. Learning how to enjoy your own company is a complete game changer because you can really get to know yourself through figuring out what you enjoy, your activities, your hobbies, things that you're not like being influenced by other people to do because it's just you doing it and you're kind of sitting with their thoughts. And I think a lot of people do tend to not enjoy sitting alone with their thoughts, hence why a lot of us are always consuming podcasts all the time. We're like constantly watching videos. We are completely immersing ourselves in this whole content world. And I think it is very fun, it's very inspirational, but sometimes it's nice just to sit with yourself and kind of like see what thoughts actually come to your mind without any other influences. And it's kind of funny that that's what this world has come to because we're all very overstimulated. Sometimes I just enjoy bringing a notebook and going to get some coffee and just kind of sitting with myself and journaling or, you know, coming up with a inspiration list of things that I want to do. I do need to get going if I want to shop around and go to dinner, so this is the makeup. I'm gonna go get dressed. I was already wearing this sweater, but I think this is the outfit I'm gonna go with just a puffer on top because I kind of wanted to wear these black trousers and I think this sweater is just like a nice thing to keep tucked in because normally I wear these pants with a fitted tank top, but it's a little cold for that. And this looks really cute with this when I have my puffer on. I could do black purse, but I feel like it's a little bit too much black. And this one kind of just stands out a little bit more. Yeah. Puffers are kind of messy, but you know, I'm just trying to be cozy. My jewelry stand has gotten a little overwhelming. Maybe we'll do this one. This is probably my favorite perfume out of any that I own, the Ariana Grande Cloud, so it's smelling good for myself. It's like the perfect cozy rainy day activity, going to the mall. I used to love going to the mall as like a little activity, but then I stopped going for so long because I just started to like online shopping. But it is kind of nice being in store, like feeling fabrics and seeing like what the quality actually is like. Do I condone consumerism? Not saying it's the best activity, but it is a fun activity. Having fun alone really comes down to enjoying the little things and romanticizing every possible thing in your life, like maybe your cup of coffee, smiling at a stranger, saying hi to people, you know, that type of stuff. And one of the other little things that I really love is fashion and putting together outfits. This past year, I've been building my style and figuring out things that I like, and I've come to realize that as I get older, I definitely gravitate towards a more effortless, chic style. And the cool thing about style is if you do it with intention, it can express your creativity, it basically gives you a vibe, and it's also a source of confidence. With that said, I went to most of my favorite stores and saw some cute stuff, but this white shirt from Oak and Fort, I loved the detail, but the sleeves were a little too long. And I gave the Aritzia sale rack a chance, but she did not deliver. I've made most of my rounds, but I'm just gonna hit up Free People now and Anthropology. And I've tried on some cute stuff, but nothing good enough. Okay, I was sweating in there. Now I'm just trying to figure out where I want to go get dinner because I am absolutely famished. And I don't know what's going on. And I really don't want to know. Come to think of it, I don't think I've actually ever eaten dinner alone. I've never gone to a restaurant at night, at least alone. I've gotten stuff to eat during the day. One time I actually went to get ice cream by myself during the day. It was kind of funny because like the place was deserted because who gets ice cream at like noon? But yeah, I love getting myself like a sweet little treat sometime. Whenever I go to the mall or something, I usually like to buy something that I wouldn't normally have because they have so many good like Asian dessert places here. Whoa, shit. I just need to settle down and find some parking. So I'm a little confused, but my mic isn't attaching to my camera anymore. And I have a feeling that some part of this contraption fell off somewhere. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be able to talk at the restaurant. I mean, I can talk. It's probably gonna be loud, but at the same time, might also be awkward. I'm just trying to be on my fam's level and film herself when she's eating at a restaurant. I aspire to have that level of confidence. I do have confidence to go eat alone, but to have my camera out and talk to you, it's a stretch. I'm really getting back into my vlogger era because, you know, I used to be very fearless when it came to vlogging in public. The less I did it, the more weird I got about it. We're warming up again. What I was saying about eating dinner alone, I haven't actually gone to a real restaurant, I think, at night alone to get dinner by myself. I already said that. I think going to a sit-down place alone can be kind of a challenge because you're trying to figure out what to do with yourself. I feel like meals are best when you're not scrolling on your phone, you know, living in that present moment, trying to enjoy it, trying to savor the food. But you know, for some people, when you're at home, I love watching a YouTube video, but being in a restaurant setting, it's just not gonna work. I just finished dinner and the flavors were good, they were hitting, the burger was yummy, but then I realized about a third of the way in, I was scared because it was really pink and I have a fear with this. I really hope I wake up tomorrow, but I'm just traumatized by that story about the girl from Costco who didn't cook her salmon all the way. Otherwise, pretty yummy meal. The broccolini was really good and now I'm just hanging out here. These people will probably think, oh my god, I do not want to be in this video. My hair is frizzy. I'm pretty satisfied with the night, besides the raw burger. Again, hopefully I survived this. I might just be a little dramatic when it comes to that stuff, but I do get nervous. If you made it to the end of this video, this is your sign. I know we're all sick and tired of hearing this is your sign, but I definitely urge you to take yourself on a little date, and it does not have to be anything where you're spending money. You can definitely do things for free. Like, you can go to the park, you can read a book, you could bring your notebook somewhere. Maybe if you're trying to come up with some creative ideas, just having a new environment, some white noise, and just your notebook, it can kind of let the ideas freely flow. You can just think of different things to be creative, like even just finding new hobbies and stuff. Like, that's why I'm really interested in doing ice skating. Maybe this could be a series, just throwing that out there, like a little doing things alone, trying new hobbies. I just think getting outside a little bit more is just gonna help us all, you know? So with that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.